everyone, welcome back to the Rugby League History channel. Today I'll be doing my 2024 Super League kit rating video. This is the third year in a row that I've done this. Now with this list, it's subjective, it's just my rating of the home and away kits for 2024 in the Super League. The old saying is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so maybe some of the kits that I like, used as the audience don't like, and maybe some of the ones that you love, I don't like. It's all subjective, so I just thought I'd put that out there, but let's get straight into the video. In this video in alphabetical order, so the first club is Castleford. This is their home and away shirt for 2024. On the left is the home shirt, and this year they've gone back to a black and amber colour. In years gone by they were a black and orange colour. CBR Engineering stays as the sponsor for both the home and away shirts. With the home shirt, I don't mind it actually. I think that the colouring looks good, the sponsor integration looks good. It looks like a Castleford shirt. The one on the right though, this one is a very interesting one. It kind of looks like one of them shirts that you'd go and play a game of paintball with your mates in. It's certainly something that I wouldn't buy, but with the home shirt, I think it's decent. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. For the away shirt though, not really a fan of that. It's a bit of a shocker. I'll give that one a 3 out of 10. Not a fan of that at all. And this is the Catalan Dragons home and away kits for 2024. The one on the left is the home. Once again, Zodiac remains as the sponsor. And with the home one, as you can see, it's predominantly white, with the colours of Perpignan as well, which are red and yellow emblazoned on the jersey. Once again, they've gone for a V-shaped design on the front there. I think it looks alright. I don't mind that shirt at all. As for the away one, I think it's a decent away shirt as well. As you can see with this one, it's predominantly blue, with the colours of Perpignan around the neck and around the sleeve area down the bottom. But I think both of these shirts are actually quite clean, they're actually quite good. So for both of these, I'll give them an 8 out of 10. I think that Catalan Dragons have done a good job, and hopefully for them, this jersey gives them a bit of success in 2024. And this is Huddersfield's home and away kits for 2024. The one on the left is the home one. With the home one, it's a very traditional Huddersfield shirt. It's got the brown and the amber. This time they've gone for pinstripes instead of just sort of more thicker stripes across the shirt. Venari is retained as the sponsor. With the away one, this away one's very nice. It's got a very nice colour palette to it. It looks like a very nice away shirt. The manufacturer's Oxen again, and I've bought a couple of Oxen products recently and they're very good, so I think that the quality of these kits is going to be very good in 2024. As for rating, I'd probably give both of these an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I think that this is a really good home and away shirt for Huddersfield in 2024, and if I were a Huddersfield supporter, I would definitely buy both of these. And this is Hull FC's home and away jersey for 2024. On the left is the home, on the right is the away. For the home this year, they decided to go for just 2 white bands that go across the shirt there. Usually there's more stripes that go across. With the away actually reminds me of St Helens 2021 Magic Weekend shirt that they wore. If you don't believe me, go Google it yourself. It looks very similar. The sponsors are still the same, and the shirt manufacturer is Castori. I think that they've done one of the designs that they did for Melbourne in the NRL for the away shirt with Hull FC in 2024. I'm not saying that the home and away shirts for Hull FC in 2024 are bad, but in years gone by I've liked Hull FC's home shirt a lot more than this one, so I'll probably give the home one maybe a 6, 7 out of 10. For the away, I mean, it's not a bad away shirt. I like the one that was out last year more, so I'll probably give this one a 6 or 7 out of 10 as well. And this is Hull Kingston Rovers home and away jerseys in 2024. With the home one on the left, they've retained the sponsor Connexon. With this one, they've gone back to a more traditional look with the red band going across the chest there, with red on the sleeves. Last year it were red across the body and white on the sleeves. I personally prefer the one that they had last year. I think this one isn't as good as the one they had last year. The one on the right, the away one, I think it's a decent away shirt. I like the colour tone, the two-tone blue there. I like how everything's placed on the jersey. So I'd probably give the home one a 7 out of 10 and the away one an 8 out of 10. And for a bonus round, this is the third kit for Hull Kingston Rovers. This one is a hot pink / purplish edition. I think it's something that's not going to really appeal to the male audience out there. This is going to be more for the female audience. It gives off a bit of a Penrith vibe as well. They've worn a hot pink away shirt on occasion, so I don't think this is going to go down particularly well with the men, but I think this will sell out for the females. And the next jersey I'll be talking about is the home and away jerseys for Serial Jersey Changers Leeds. Now it seems every single year Leeds have a completely different design, and this one once again is completely different to last year's. They've gone for a predominantly white home shirt with blue and amber on the sleeves. Now I like the colour of the blue and amber on the sleeves, but why couldn't they just do a blue and amber kit instead of a white one? And I'll give you a couple of examples. So you've got this one here in the middle. For me, that's a Leeds shirt. Blue with the amber going across the chest there. They've done that in the past. Or you've got something like this in the middle there again. Blue, a bit of amber on the sleeves and amber across the chest. How hard is it? For whatever reason, Leeds seem to do these weird kits every year. With the away one, I actually think the away shirt is better than the home shirt. It's got an interesting colour design going on there. It gives off a bit of a training shirt vibe as well, but overall I like the way that it looks compared to the home one. So for the home shirt, I'll give it a 5 out of 10, a bit disappointed. And with the away shirt, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So sorry Leeds fans, not really a fan of the home shirt in 2024. And this is Leeds home and away shirts for 2024. Home on the left, away on the right. This is the second year that the club is going into the rebranding as Lee Leopards. Last year they had a white leopard shirt with red shorts. This year the home shirt is red and black leopard print with the same sponsor they had last year, I believe, which was Homes Together. And for the away to me gives off a very strong army vibe. So if you're out somewhere on like a training drill in the army or something like that, you'd wear this because it's got that very camo look to it. In my personal opinion, although both of these kits look shocking, they're slightly better than last year. I think that the red sort of leopard print looks better than the white one, I guess. But if you know me personally, I'm not a fan of what Lee did with the rebrand. I'm not a fan of how they went away from tradition and all that, so I might be a bit biased in that. So I will say that the home and away shirts are an improvement on last year's, but still they're not the best looking shirts in the world, so I probably give them a maximum of 3 out of 10 each. And this is the 2024 London Broncos home shirt. Now I've waited and they still haven't released their away shirt, and this is apparently the home shirt, but I was listening to Try Time podcast and someone commented and said, no, this isn't the home shirt, this is the prototype. And I'm thinking, why would the club release this on their Facebook page and everywhere and go, this is our home shirt, and then it turns out that it's not really their home shirt? This is why I say that London Broncos are the Gold Coast of the Super League. They're hopeless when it comes to this type of stuff. Now, based off what I can just judge on this picture alone, this is a very plain looking shirt. It actually kind of looks like a club polo. It looks like a polo shirt that you buy from the shop there. There's not really a lot going on. There's not even a sponsor, which is very rare these days. If this is what they are to wear on the pitch, I'd have to give this probably about a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Very ordinary from London. But if it's not, I apologise, but this is what I can see and this is what I'm going to judge it on. And this is Salford's home and away shirt for 2024. On the left is the home shirt, away is on the right. With Salford, they haven't really done too much different from last year with their shirt, which is kind of rare in the Super League. Lots of teams changed up a bit, but they've kept the same kit from last year. The only thing I'll say about the home one that I don't really like, or I find a bit weird, is the white sort of coming off the collar. Someone commented somewhere that they said that it kind of looked like dandruff. Looks like you got dandruff that's fallen onto your shirt. The away one, I really like the away one. I like the way that it looks. I like what they've done sort of on the shoulders there. I think the sponsor integration looks good. I think Salford's done a really good job with these two kits. So I'd probably have to give both of these an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I think that Salford have done a good job. Okay, and these are the St Helens home and away shirts for 2024. Now I'll just put it out there, I might sound a bit biased, I am a St Helens supporter. So with the home shirt, there's very little change to last year, except that I've noticed that the V's just slightly lower on the chest. Home Bargains remains a sponsor. There's been a few complaints by other fans or other people out there that have gone St Helens, same thing every year, boring, red V. And someone said they shouldn't even wear a red V one year, and I'm thinking, it's our identity. It's literally on the badge, inside the badge it's a red V. We're known as wearing the red V. We've worn one since 1961, so we're not going to be changing that, thank you very much. But as for the away one, it's a slick black look. I think that the away one looks really nice. I'm a fan of both of these shirts. As I said, I'm a bit biased, so I'm going to give both of these a 9 out of 10. I'll probably end up buying both of these. So once again, big fan of the St Helens shirts, especially in 2024. And these are the Warrington home and away shirts for 2024. On the left obviously is the home, on the right is the away. With the home one, it's once again a different design. Like Leeds, Warrington change it up every year. This year it's more of like a jagged looking sort of a chevron at the top. Once again, they've got that horrid Hoover sponsor. I feel sorry for the Wire fans that have to wear that horrid Hoover sponsor on the front. The away shirt has got a very strong Canberra look to it. As one channel I watched, they said that it's like a bad tribute shirt to a Canberra design. Personally, I'm not really a fan of the Warrington shirts this season. As I said earlier in the video, some people might really love these shirts, but for me, I'm not really a fan, so I'd probably give both of these maybe a 5 out of 10. They're not great. And this is the Wigan home shirt for 2024 of the reigning Super League champions. Sorry I couldn't fit both of the home and away shirt on the same template, but this is the home one. Once again, not really much of a change from last year, just the cherry and white stripes. They've added like a little bit of black into the stripe there, but the one thing that really ruins this shirt for me is the sponsor. It's a big ugly green sponsor in the middle of the shirt. And if you look at the away one is a very interesting design. Reminds me of something that you'd wear if you went to go play paintball, or looks like a Stade Francais rugby union shirt, or maybe a Tour de France bike shirt that you'd wear. Very interesting design, not really a fan of it, and the fact that it's got that ugly green sponsor on the front kind of kills any hope for the away shirt. But getting back to the home shirt, as I said, it's a decent shirt. It hasn't changed much from last year. It's just that horrid GP sponsor on the front. That's what really ruins it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of Wigan fans will still buy it, but for me, if I were a Wigan supporter, I'd probably give it a miss. Unfortunately, it happens with a lot of shirts these days. The sponsor just kills it. So that concludes my video on the 2024 Super League jerseys. I've rated all the ones that I've been able to see. There's a couple of kits that I left out, some third kits, and obviously the London Broncos away shirt. I haven't been able to rate that because it hasn't been released yet. But let me know in the comment section below which ones you like and which ones you don't like. Anyways, this has been Rugby League History. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch us all later in the next one. Ta-ra for now.